So I finally got my backyard garden planted. I got about 250 square feet, and that'll give me some food. But when you're in the city and you're trying to grow some food to sustain yourself for a while, sometimes you need a little more area. And I'll show you a couple things where you can actually plant where it's kind of out of the normal, and out of the normal is good, right? So one of the places people don't often consider planting is in the front of your house. So a lot of people have flower beds here and they have bushes here, but we've elected to grow some food here. So here I'm just getting ready to plant some beans. These are our bush beans here, and we have our pole beans out in the back. So these are going to be just eating while they're growing mostly. We won't be saving too many of these maybe, but you know, growing in your front yard is always an option. It doesn't have to be bushes and flowers all the time, especially with the rising cost of food and everything. Maximizing your growing space can be a good thing. So that gives us quite a lot of area to grow in. There's a curly dock right there that I've been eating, actually just kind of grew there. And if I walk over here, you can see the other side of the step, and you know, I've got tomato in this area over here. It's going to be filled with dill. That's just going to come up naturally. Various types of lettuce. I'm trying to get a good shot here for you. I've got all my kale up here, and I've got some onions going as well. So you can see that it's a really good space to use when you're trying to grow some food. And it's June right now, and I actually just finished my kale that we had in the freezer just yesterday, as a matter of fact. So if you do things right, your food can go a long way. So I've got another area here. This is a 10 by 10 circle that we cut out a couple of years ago. Last year we did beans and some corn here. This year we're doing potatoes. And so last year for one row of potatoes, we've got about 40 pounds, and it was a bad year of potatoes. So we're going to try and squeeze 100 pounds of potatoes out of here, just out of our front yard. And if we can do that, that's going to last us probably at least 5 months worth of potatoes for our family. And that's a pretty good savings. So I was just editing this video and I realized that I forgot to mention something. So if you have any creative spaces that you're planting vegetables in your yard, I'd love to hear about it. So leave me a comment down in the description and let me know. This is where we're planting the beans that I showed you already. And then I have more planted just around the corner. And for this, I did something a little bit different. I decided to get some buckets, and I'll show you here if I can get this rolling here. So this is the bucket garden we have on the side of our house then. And so we have Brussels sprouts here. We're just trying those out this year. We've got about 4 plants, and then I've got about 17 broccoli plants. So last year was a little too hot and they all bolted and we got no broccoli. This year I'm prepared to shade if I have to, and we'll see how the summer goes. But there's another way to expand your garden and use your space. And so for these buckets, I just went online on my local buy and sell website and found a bunch of food grade buckets for $3 each. And then I had a friend donate some buckets to me too. His name was Stu Lowe. So Stu, if you're watching, thanks again for that. And so I do have another video about how I got all the buckets ready to go for planting. It walks you through pretty much everything. So if you want to see that, I'll leave a link down in the description, or I'll leave a link up in here somewhere like that. Another space we have is just this half barrel here. It's one of those plastic ones that you can use for rain barrels and such. Here we have some leaf lettuce, and over in that one there, we're going to be putting in a zucchini. So if you use your creativity, you can always find spaces to plant. So it's time for me to get these beans in. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I hope you'll hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and remember, there's still time to plant if you want. So get out there, find a space, and just do it. Remember the most important thing: take care of yourself.